Alright, peace, welcome. Welcome everybody. I'm get some more time for people to get on because I'm hearing that people are not getting the notifications on time. So welcome. This is going to be Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine channeling. We're going to channel the masculine and feminine energy today. See what's going on with the connection. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Welcome. I moved my table into a more secluded area, so setup is a little different. So y'all might see a little difference on the setup. Welcome everybody. Grand Rising. It's gonna be a little hot in here. Let me take my robe off. Okay, I don't have my super chats on. I'm not going to be using super chats. So, you know what? I just might turn on my super chats. Who knows? We'll see. But for right now, if you want to deposit, a donation or tip or so, it's definitely, the information is definitely pinned in the comments. I know y'all, it's been a little minute. I just been booked up with readings and doing a lot of counseling, so I haven't been able to jump on live as much. Just been super busy helping and assisting divine families out there, So welcome. Welcome, sister. Welcome, Olivia. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Support the channel. Subscribe if you're new. So this is going to be Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine channeling today. Okay, so we're going to see what's going on with the connection. Either whether you're in separation. Yeah, this is just going to be for separation. Okay, so if you're in physical union, this don't apply for you. Maybe if spirit guide me, I'll probably do another reading. Okay. Make sure you guys hit that bell and subscribe for notifications when I do go live. I'm hearing a lot of people tell me they're not catching my lives until after they're done. Peace and blessings, grand risings. Alright, so let's see what's going on in the connection spirit. What is it that we need to know? Alright, so you got, starting off with the masculine. There's a masculine patiently waiting. Hold on a second. Let me see. This light might be a little too bright. Hold on. Let's see if we can turn it just a little bit. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that clearly, but we're definitely starting off with the masculine. Okay, patiently waiting for his, divine feminine. Okay, some of y'all on this journey of separation may feel that they're not waiting for you, but you guys got to realize how deep this journey is. Okay, it gets deep. It goes beyond the eyes can see. Okay, it's definitely a spiritual journey. So you got a masculine here patiently waiting for, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see that. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know why that light went out. Oh, goodness. Alright. Gotta get a better lighting, y'all. You may hear my son in the background. I apologize. So yeah, you got this masculine here patiently waiting for his feminine. Alright. But also spirit is pretty much saying be patient with your masculine. Okay. For they know not what they do, so they have to learn. Okay. They have to learn how to love again. Okay. Spirit wants you feminine to know this as well. This person is being worked on right now. So, it just takes time. You're not going to eat, you're not going to eat something that's just not done. You're not going to eat a cake that's not all the way cooked. You want it to be nice and fluffy and perfect for you. Okay. What Spirit is saying, you don't want something undone. You don't want something that's not ready. Okay. Just see it as that for the feminines out there. Your masculine is saying, just be patient with me. You don't want me to be the person that you used to dealing with, the toxic person, the person that's unawakened, and to be awake is to know better, to know how to do better, to know how to be better. Just be patient with this masculine, okay? That's the first card that they came out with so far, okay? Let me see something. My lighting is bad on here. Hold on. Trying to make sure we good. Welcome if you're just joining. I got a whole new setup, y'all, so just work with me. Just had to turn my computer off. Alright. Maybe that's a little better. Okay. So yeah, just patiently wait for your masculine to get themselves to grow up or get themselves together. Okay, get their finances together. Some of y'all may say, okay, Essence, they're taking too long to get their finances together. Well, you got to realize that everybody's going through the shift right now. There's this whole pandemic going on, so everybody's, in and out of jobs and in and out of finances, and everybody's on eggshells. So it's like, the masculine is, it's gonna actually make the masculine, the runners, really evaluate their lives and what the meaning of life is. So, going through this pandemic only really hurts people financially, but it triggers abandonment and it triggers discipline. Okay. So these are the things, like there's a pros and cons to everything, but it's a balance. Okay. So what's happening in this masculine, okay, let me see if y'all can see it better. This masculine is going through his shifts, okay? He has to go through it alone. You're going through your shifts. You will go through it alone. This is a lonely journey until you actually become one. To become one is to wake up and realize you were never in separation. See, separation, people see it physically as a separate, but that's only because you believe it in a 3D mindset. Separation is physical, okay? Separation is physical, but spiritually you're not. So you have to live according to your spirit. You have to live according to your soul in order to manifest your union. If you're living according to 3D because you are here in the now and you believe you are also in a different dimension existing as well, you have to realize you are a multi-dimensional being where you exist on many levels. When you go to sleep, you go to a different dimension. You are still awakened. You are still awake and you are still existing. So you have to manifest according to the shift. You have to align yourself to your dimensions correctly, your mind, body, and soul dimension. Okay. here is the body, here is the 3D, okay? Spirit is, consciousness, so it's on a more 5D, 4D dimension. But that don't mean, people are having a hard time. So your masculine is disconnected, okay, as well as yourself, because if you're on this journey, you are also trying to connect back to the to your divine purpose, okay. The path is physically walking in faith, okay. That is the path. It's trusting your intuition. Your intuition comes from the 4D, okay. It comes from the 4D. So be patient with yourself, okay, as well, because being patient with your masculine is also mirroring being patient with yourself, okay. It gets hard, yes, but it's only because when you are so used to the physical mirror that you believe that you can fix your flaws by fixing the mirror instead of fixing you. You are the reflection of, okay, so you have to fix the you. Don't look into the mirror yet. It's a mirror reflection, but you can't fix the reflection unless you fix yourself, okay. So your masculine is asking for you to be patient with him, okay, and also yourself, because being patient with your masculine is being patient with yourself, and being patient with yourself is trusting, is having a little bit more faith. So let's keep going, Spirit. All right, you got the gossip, drama, he say, she say, okay, passing of toxic information, negative people, okay. Spirit saying, even though in this connection you have like karmic energies who's whispering in the masculine's ear and whispering in your ear, because it's a toxic balance of manipulation, you don't want to fall for the drama, okay. So what's happening is your masculine's falling for the he say, she say, propaganda, as well as you and the people around you. The only way you're really going to manifest the union is if you manifest it from the 5D, where people know their place on the 5D. People will try and they will get dismissed. On the 3D, people will just use the opposite of itself to manipulate the reality that you're in. Okay, people will tell you that you're crazy when you're really not. They're crazy, but everybody wants to be right. Nobody wants to be wrong. So it's like, yes, I've been toxic. Yes, but it's only because I didn't know better. It's only because I have not had, and this is from your masculine, that I have not had the proper training. And yes, you're going through training. You're going through physical training on how to be a good person, how to be genuine, how to be an empathic person to others. They believe that their empathic ways is, they believe that it's necessary, but they don't realize that their empathic ways is not empathic, is actually toxic. Because you can be helpful and still be a toxic person. You could lead somebody in the wrong direction with the intent too. So the intentions are very important. So people's intent to keep you guys apart, because you got people who don't want you guys to come together. Okay, you got a lot of people who don't want you guys, and it's not just the love standard. It is family and friends too that don't want to see you guys come together, because what it will do is expose their relationship. So you got some people who married and just married because of the illusion, and it fits. Because you can go, like, it's not hard to really, it's really, well, it's getting harder today, but it used to be not hard to get someone to fulfill those needs, okay? But the issues is that the needs come often. So it's not that you need to feel that need, it's you need to control that need. And the masculine, as well as the feminine, some of you feminines are celibate, or some of you feminines will mess with your ex-partners, or some of you feminines may even tolerate the toxicity of the masculine, just put up with it just to satisfy his need. But you must learn to master your needs by controlling it. It don't control you. And to sit here and say it's the masculine's fault, and the masculine will say the same thing about you. They won't tell you, but they will tell the karmic, or they will tell their family members, which is karmics as well. Anything that's not of the connection, which is karmic frequency. So what they would do is that they would like pull on like a narcissistic move, because everybody has narcissism in them. It's just levels of narcissism. So you will blame shift to others. Okay. So we must fix this denial. We must fix that denial. So even though the masculine does not, he's trying to blame shift, which is blame his lack of love onto you by saying you're either over controlling or you're um, insecure. They will reflect their own issues. So instead of you, when it comes to the gossip, instead of you blame shifting and pointing fingers, you need to just stop for a second and just realize that people are actually reflecting their own pains to you. So if they're calling you insecure, it is only because they are insecure and they need to blame shift it to you. So it been times where your masculine has blame shifted, and this is what he's trying to say. It's been times that I've been toxic, and I brought toxic people into the situation, like my mother or my sister or my brothers or family or friends or jobs and relationships. But it's only a reflection of my pain, okay? So he's trying to say, like, please, like, he's saying he's asking for forgiveness. But what he is asking you to is forgive him through your actions, that his actions are bad. And why you must forgive him for your actions is because you're the one reacting to his actions, but it's not of his true actions. It is of an action of you. So you're falling for the okie doke. You're falling for the trickery. Okay? So, and that goes and this is vice versa from man to woman, woman to man. The manipulation goes both ways. It's not just, this is masculine energy I'm talking about versus the physical, masculine, feminine. Okay? Some women are very masculine, where they feel in charge and very strong-minded and whatnot. You know what I mean. We're talking about energies, okay? Because you can exchange energies with your masculine just like that. Sometimes you're emotional, sometimes you're strong. Y'all exchange the energy. This is not a one-time thing. This is a constant. There's a times when you're very overly emotional and you're very feminine. And there are times when the masculine is very feminine and he's in his emotions, and because a lot of masculines were raised not to be in their feminine, to not recognize their feminine side, okay? They've been programmed to believe that the feminine side does not hold power in your life. It doesn't deserve to exist in your life. So this is why it's hard for a lot of masculines to open up emotionally. And then when they do open up emotionally, which is fall in love, they don't know how to truly react to it. Like, so a lot of masculines are just physical, where they only use their physical actions to express how they truly feel inside. All right, so let's move on. So just be mindful of the toxic behavior. There's my son at the door. Hold on, honey, I'm coming. Well, he's happy even. So excuse him for a minute. All right, once again, you got the masculine. Okay, masculine is, as you can see, this masculine and this masculine is different. You got the fully clothed masculine. This is the patient, the humble one, but this is also the overly sexualized masculine who, like I said, he might have manipulated a lot of people through sex or through selfishness. So he's pretty much asking for forgiveness. Like I said, he's just been a very toxic masculine. Okay, and he knows this. And if you're feminine masculine, you've just been very toxic masculine, where you use sex to get what you wanted. Like, there are times where the feminine cannot control her desire. So the same way you can't control your desires, feminine, masculine can't either. So these are elements that you guys gotta master. Okay, it doesn't control you. You control it. Okay? You control these desires, these sexual desires. This is like a sexual masculine. Like, forgive him. This is like, he's got the devil on his shoulders. Okay? This masculine has the devil. Oh my goodness. Hey! This masculine has the devil on his shoulders, whispering in his ear with drama. You got the good guy, you got the bad guy. It's just he say, she say, yada yada yada. It's just on the shoulders. The good guy, like you got the good guy just saying, hey, look, don't. Okay, at the bottom of the card. Okay, union. Okay, you got union at the bottom. Okay, so it's just something keeping this masculine from committing to love, and it's the he say, she say. Okay, um, it's the he say, she say about love. Okay, the masculine does want to commit to a level of love, but it's like I don't know how to, and I'm being misguided. Okay, so a lot of them don't have proper guidance. They've been misguided from childhood, and a lot of this stems from childhood, where the masculine, toughen up, or a feminine would be, might have, reflected their masculine side. Because when you're young, you go through this shift too. When you're young, you go through the phase of uh, shifting. Like you guys would exchange energies, okay? And when you finally meet and you finally realize that this person does exist, this person is real, you start to like as a child you don't know, but you know. As a child, physically you don't realize what's going on, but you know there's something not right with you at times, where you are overly, like I said, overly emotional, or sometimes too tough. You meet the person that you're exchanging energies with, and you're like, hey, take your power back, take this shit back, take this emotional behavior back, and so on and so forth. So when you guys physically meet, you recognize who this person was on the other end, and you start to exchange this energy towards each other. Okay, so it's almost like masculine is saying, just forgive me because I don't know better. And if they are still in that limbo behavior, forgive them. Okay, because forgiveness can heal yourself. Forgiveness is healing of self. Okay. I'm trying to see, should I shift the cards? No, let's just keep going. All right. So, masculine is saying you have the key to this masculine's heart. Okay, you do hold the key to this masculine's heart. Now, what you must do, like I said, if you have to control yourself, and it reflects to controlling your relationship. If you want to control something, you need to control yourself. But you do hold the key to their heart. But they won't allow you in physically until you've mastered them on a 5D level and a 4D level. So you know your worth. You know when to talk to them. You know how to talk to them. You know what to say. And that's vice versa for them to you. So it's hard for some of these masculines to actually tap in. Okay? Because it's always causing them drama. Like, when you guys come into union, spirit is saying that it's always the he say, she say, or it's just sex. Like when you come into union, it's like mostly sexual coming into union. Like you're making a agreement on the 5D to come in to have sex. So some of y'all may get sex from them, and then you go into this whole phase of I hate you, I don't want to be near you, get away from me, yada yada yada, the drama. Okay. Spirit is saying that you're missing something, and you're missing this. You're missing the patience of it. You're missing it. Like you're getting it. You're manifesting the body. Okay, for some of y'all are manifesting the physical body. For you manifest the masculine in a sexual way, you're gonna manifest the physical body. You've mastered that element. Now you have to master the connection on a 4D now. The 4D is intuition. I might even go live to do the telepathic sound waves to you guys connecting, whatnot. But Spirit is saying due to the he say, she say, it's causing you guys separation. And you guys don't realize that on a 3D level, because you're still focused on what's going on in the 3D level. So you're getting what you asked for, but you just have to ask for it and shift it around in a different way. All right. Not the wrong way. New beginning. All right. So new beginning. So if you be patient enough to allow this union to manifest according to divine, it will bring a new beginning. It will bring a new cycle of divine love, a new cycle. Excuse me, Messiah. Messiah. Not on the table. Not on the table, honey. Okay? He's trying to play on my desk. If you be patient, you will manifest according to. So you will end up manifesting a more patient masculine instead of manifesting according to your desires. Okay? Yeah, okay. So, okay. Here you go. Here you go. So the car hit the patiently waiting. So masculine, okay, so masculine is coming. Okay, masculine is coming. But you got to be patient. And you have to wait for the masculine as the masculine journey towards you. Okay, because, you know, the masculine's journey towards you. Okay. It's going to bring a new beginning. But if you're rushing the masculine, you're manifesting them on a more sexual level, you're going to only get sex. If you manifest, if you're not coming into union because you're not, you know, if you're not communicating correctly, you're going to lack the ability to come into a physical union because of the arguments and the he say, she say, and the drama. But if you just wait all this through and you actually get through these different elements, Spirit is saying you can manifest a more patient masculine who is ready to bring that new beginning. Okay, let him go through his cycle. Okay, this masculine does love you, does care, but it's so much toxicity that's in the middle of what's going on here. He has not cleared it out. He has not cleared out his closet. That closet is not cleared. It's still got a lot of toxic stuff in it. There you go, baby. He's still going through the shedding from boy to man. You gotta pay attention to all the signs around you. So let this, what he believes is a man, okay, because he believes in sex makes you a man or sex makes you a woman. Sex does not make you anything other than a weak link because you do not know how to control that ability within yourself. You desire sex more than you desire union. Divine union, which is more of a godly connection, purpose. But Spirit is pretty much saying, like, you gotta wait it out, or you're just gonna get the drama before you can get through to the day of light. You gotta go through the storm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta know the difference between the two. Okay. But there's definitely a strong connection here. But as long as this masculine is still acting according to his desires on a base chakra and not his most 3D, most divine behavior, he's going to keep manifesting only for sex, okay? Or it's either sex with you or sex with others. But they're going to keep manifesting according to sex if they have not grown yet. It's going to stop them from being in a relationship, or at least a committed relationship to your soul, to their soul, to y'all's soul. But his commitment needs to be with the soul and not the physical. Okay, so he has to learn that on his own. Okay. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let me see. Let me refresh this. Welcome everybody who just jumped on. I apologize. My son is just. This is why it's hard. This is another reason why it's hard for me to get on live. So, because I always got my son. But yeah, I don't have my super chats on right now. So if you do want to make a donation, you can. I might turn the super chats on. Who knows? I trust that YouTube's going to shift their frequency and back off when it comes to the drama that they putting out here. But yeah, so, oh goodness, look at all this. Messiah, Here, take it. Take your toys. But yeah, so look, I got the bottle on here. Look at this. Let this masculine grow into his higher self. Masculine skills, like you can't get mad at feminine. I'm talking to feminine now. Like there's some growth that need to happen. Men are not growing as fast as they should on a more divine level. They are not tuned in to God the way that they should be. Not just saying just physical, like a lot of physical men and a lot of physical women are not tapping in these days into their most highest self. Okay. We gotta, we gotta grow up. You know what I'm saying? And to grow up is to ascend up. Okay. Knowledge is power. The power to set you free from the lower levels of your mind. Okay. Um, let me see. What else, Spirit? But you hold the key. You hold the key. So as long as you know that you hold the key to this person, on a intuitive as well as a 5D, you set. But you, due to lack of maturity, you don't know your worth. So you think that you need a physical form in order to complete you. The physical form is a bonus. If it does or if it doesn't align to itself, um, it is what it is. It's temporary. You cannot fall in love with a temporary experience. Okay, it's an experience. You're not being neglected from your physical experience, because I know a lot of y'all think that you're being neglected physically, sexually, but you're not. Because if your kundalinis is aligned, because we are having sex for energetic exchange, let's keep it real, because of the adrenaline that it gives us. But you can also get that through orgasms. Okay, if a lot of us, let's keep it real. A lot of us ain't out here having real orgasms, and some of y'all ain't had a real orgasm until you met your partner, and then it just drove your ass crazy, and sex was never sex like it was again. And believe that when you do have sex with this masculine, sex with other women won't be the same as well. So, and that's if you true divine. I'm not talking to karmics who think they divines, or karmics who think they're on twin flame journeys. That connection is not the same. They would call that a soulmate connection, but at the end of the day, um, it's not the same. This type of connection will come with many names. It's going to come with many names. So don't hold too tight to the name. Just hold tight to the frequency. That's all that matters. Okay. You don't want to put a title on shit too much, because that's the problem. We putting titles on it. Like you're saying that, oh, we're not in a relationship, but yet you have a divine connection. That means you're connected. A connection is bigger than a relationship, because people can be in relations and experience. A relationship is an experience. It's a journey of an experience. A connection means you're connected, you're bonded. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be mindful how we curse ourselves with what we're saying. Manifesting. You're wanting to manifest a relationship. All you're gonna get is with someone, and you're related, as far as like related and on the same things, you like the same things, you do the same things, and you're experiencing life together. But you can get that with anybody, because the way that we're programmed, there's only a certain amount of activities you can do in this realm, that it ain't that hard to find somebody who likes to drive, or who likes to run or jog or work out. It's not hard. But their intentions will not always be who they are on the outside. So we have to stop falling in love with the illusion of a person, and actually tap into what we know is best as intuition. Okay. This masculine has a lot to grow. Okay. And he will grow. Okay. But as long as he's still following the he say, she say, the narrative, the illusion, the ideology of what's been holding your connection back, he will be hindering his time on this earth, as far as like delaying his growth. Okay. I don't want to keep pulling too many cards. I just want to channel from what Spirit is saying, because it's not just about the cards. It's more about the frequency. The cards is just for you guys to see. But the message comes, it comes in many shapes and forms. Like my son coming in here with these little baby cards. And we're talking about masculine and feminine channeling, and masculine needs to grow into from a man to a boy type stuff. The messages are everywhere. So Spirit is saying, make sure you pay attention to the messages around you, as well. And that goes for me too. So yeah, I'm trying to see what else. But I am going to try to start going live more often. I just put my office in a more secluded area, but as you can see, he's still going to come in here. And then I'll be doing readings in between. And I like to make sure that my clients are taken care of before I actually go on to my next live. So if I post a live and then I don't get on right away, it's because I had got bookings for counseling as well as bookings for readings. And that's occupying my time as well as him. So coming on live is, it would be just a conscious jump on, like say today. I don't have a time limit, so I don't post when I come on. But I just jump on when Spirit has a message, and that's it. They'll give me the vision. I post it up. But you guys got to stay tuned, make sure you subscribe and stuff for more readings and so on and so forth. I may, due to the fact today, today is what, Christmas Eve or whatever. I might even do some more channelings later. If he take a nap, then I may just jump on. And do the third party reading with the masculine, you, and the third party karmic. But yeah, even though they out there censoring people and really messing with people's YouTube, you don't let it get you guys. Just support. Get all the information you need to get. Get all the information you need to get. Okay. I got right here at the bottom, loyalty. A lot of people have been getting this today. A lot of my clients been getting loyalty today, and once again, it's out again. Stay loyal to the game, y'all. Stay loyal to the truth. Not the game. The truth. The journey to the truth. Don't forget. So don't matter what we go through right now. Don't let them stop you from getting the information you need to get. You should be writing this stuff down at least. Okay? I'm trying to see what else for this moment. But yeah, I'll be coming on some more. So y'all just make sure y'all hit that bell or subscribe and so on and so forth. And I'll be in the community as well, posting certain cards here and there daily. But I'll try to come on more often. I just got my little son. He about to be 2 years old next month. So But peace, welcome everybody who just jumped on. I apologize. The reading did come to an end. I will be, I don't know, I might just turn on my super chats. I don't know, maybe I'll turn it on and see what YouTube does. If YouTube starts playing with my frequency, then I'm just going to turn it off. Hey, leave that baby. He loved playing with that thing. Leave that. Come on. Leave that thingy. Leave it alone. Alright, y'all. So, peace and blessings. Y'all stay tuned for more videos. Love yourself. Love your journey. Okay? Stay tuned for more videos. Make sure you run this one back. It's a good message for the divine feminines and divine masculines out there. It helps your consciousness speak to you, because I'm trying to connect with your consciousness. Visuals is okay, but visuals are also distractions. So what I want to do is connect to your consciousness so you can connect to the message, so that your intuition can be like, yeah, that's it. Okay? Which is called resonation. So Peace and blessings to you all. Much love. I may come back on later. Y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all check out my playlist for. Make sure y'all go check out my playlist. I try to put all my teachings in the order. I try to put all my teachings in order so y'all can go and get that knowledge. On the journey, what is it really meant to be on a journey? Because not a lot of people are on the real journey. They just take knowledge and just like they take the knowledge from others, but they don't actually have, they don't actually know what it's like to be an actual twin flame, like, or what they would call a twin flame, but they don't know what it actually it's like meeting somebody that reflects you. Okay. And this is why I became a reader, because, before I even started reading, like, I had cards, but I wasn't like driven at that time to do it. So I've had cards for like a year before I started doing it, and then I was just like, I slowed down going through my pregnancy, and then I came back out, created a whole new platform, If they do mess with this platform, I probably might create another platform, and hopefully you guys, because I've had some people from my last platform manifest to my new platform. They be like, oh snap, I didn't even know that was you, but I came across your video and I was like, yeah, I was following your other page, so you'll find me regardless. If you truly divine and you on this journey, you'll find me. So regardless of what they do with social media, you'll connect with me on the 5D. My work is always done on the 5D first before I actually manifest and do the readings here on the 3D. Okay? But anyway, y'all stay strong. Stay strong. Please stay loyal to your journey. We are at war right now. We have been for a long time. And you and your masculine, or you and your feminine, is the product of it right now, and the product of destruction on this journey. This is what we're fighting for. Okay, we're fighting to bring back true love based off of lust. Okay, people are lusting more, and this is why it's hard for us to come into true awakening, is because we're lusting more, because we was taught to lust. They use the word love and lust to cover. They covered up lust with love, and it's caused a lot of confusion. Okay, it's caused a lot of confusion, and we don't know what to do. So, hold on a second, baby. It's hot, okay? Hot tea. It's hot tea. It's hot. Okay, sorry, y'all. That's my little boy right there. He gonna always be in my lives, I guess, so. But anyway. But yeah, just like, you guys gotta just stay strong. Like, I know I'll be spitting some hard shit around there about beliefs, and we gotta realize this, y'all. We gotta stop the sinning, because our souls, sinning is people who just go against their souls, which is devils. You don't want to do that. This stuff is very real, y'all. Your connection is very real. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, it's an illusion. You don't. No, it's because they don't want to submit to their purpose. So when they don't want to submit to their purpose, yes, I talk about letting them go, but it's not based off of the 5D and 4D letting them go. It's letting them go on the 3D, because chasing them while they're going through their shifts is toxic, and you're feeling the pain for doing that when you run into their reality and not your own as a feminine. You get sucked into their reality and you don't know how to get out. So a lot of y'all need to just step back, and the only way for you to get out of their realm is if you start getting into your own realm. It's a deep process, so y'all go check out my playlist so that I can teach you. Now, I know I lose a lot of followers because people believe in the alphabetical community, but at the end of the day, you got to learn how to let this shit go, because it is not serving your highest good, okay? And that's just it. Okay, we got to get rid of the imitators and start actually loving who we truly are. Okay, this is what it will take. This is what it's going to take. It's going to take thick skin and a backbone to get through your journey. Okay, if you get rid of the thought in your mind of it's okay to be this and it's okay to be that and only live according to your divine purpose, you would know what's okay and what's not. Because you still don't live by your divine purpose, you believe that the same thing that's causing your destruction is okay. And you're not healing from that. You're not healing from it's free will. So you can do what you want to do and not pay the consequences. No, you're paying the consequences for not being real, for not being the authentic self that you know you to be, for not expressing who you truly are as far as a divine being. You manifested. And now that you manifested, it's time for you to help fix the planet. You are the seed now that has been planted, and you must grow. And in order for you to grow, you have to feed yourself with positive and full alignment. Okay, you have to be the truth. You can't be a fake ass liar, a fake ass karmic around here expecting to get treated the same way because it looked the same. No. You are the truth. You must help others see the truth. And if they don't want to listen to you, that's fine. You don't have to sit there and drill it in their head. Deliver your message and move forward. Okay? Stop holding attachments to people that are toxic, including your partner, on a physical realm. You are trying to compare what is going on the 5D and what's going on the 4D to the 3D. It's not aligned. This is the war. The war is that they are blocking the 3D from manifesting, and you happen to slip through the portal. You happen to slip through consciously because they've been holding our consciousness trapped. Okay, on a level where the physical body was just roaming. So now that the portal is being opened because we're winning the war consciously, you're able to manifest, and you woke up. Okay, so now that you're awake, you must know this, and you must get down on here on the 3D and do the work. Do the work of keeping yourself woke, because now you see that the temptation is powerful, but the battle, that's real. You know what I'm saying? So your masculine woke up and fell back to sleep due to temptation. So what do? You help get rid of the temptation. The temptation is the illusion, the thought of. Okay? Get rid of the thought. It's okay to do this. No, it's not. Get rid of the thought. It's okay to say that. It's okay to act. It's okay and it's all free. No, it's not fucking free. And we must stop talking about free will. It's free. You have the will to act, but you will pay the price. And you must know this. If people don't get that around you, you must know this. You must know this. Okay? Stop supporting toxic behavior. Stop being a part of toxic behavior. You were chosen. You came down. You made the choice. You must fulfill it. Okay? Each one teach one, and everybody must wake up in order for this to work. Well, everybody, not every single body, but the majority of must wake up. The majority of must wake up. You know, and that's just that. Okay? You can't wake up and still live according to the lie. You're not going to wake up and say, oh, snap, I'm a divine feminine, and the karmic is okay for him to... You know it's not. But you're not going to act according to, because if you do act, you might end up in jail or some shit, trying to fight for love. But that's not how you defeat the devil. You know, you keep it in your heart and you keep it in your soul that you know who you are, and you're not going to sit there and let the illusion of what somebody else believes tell you anything otherwise. And yeah, people might call you crazy, people might say this and may say that, but so what? Because that's the competition. The competition wants you to think that you're crazy. They want to flip the script and tell you you're crazy, okay? But that's not true, okay? When I spoke to people about the connection that I've had with my masculine, they looked at me like, what are you talking about? Ooh, ooh. Because I was going through my soul shock. I was like, oh my God, what is this? Blah, blah, blah. And it's not me. It's not me to care about another person that strongly. that strongly, not on just the physical, but it was more of the 5D. It was more of it was more of the awakening. My dark night of the soul was hitting me, and I was like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, on the physical, I was just running and whatnot, but I wasn't running from him. I was running from the fact of the illusion of this can't be real. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it's like to be on the masculine side of thinking, because I'm a very, like, I'm not physically masculine. I'm physically feminine, but I pull the masculine side a lot. Um, my masculine can manifest like this, but the problem is that we must balance. We must deal with the surroundings of us, which is the environment we're in. My masculine should never be able to have to get on Facebook and DM other potential feminines, because he will know who I am, but because he's still tempted by temptation. And I've seen my masculine's Facebook and Instagram, and it ain't nothing on there but half naked women on Instagram, you know, probably not even women, they probably trannies and shit like that. um I'm just keeping it real. Like, this is the shit we go through. We all going through this. We all going through the social. And be honest with you, I don't even care if they shut this shit down. I would be happy that they shut all that shit down. Because everybody are falling for like the illusional temptation of Facebook and all that shit. Like, all that Instagram hoes, all these Instagram hoes that want to tempt these men. And vice versa too. There's men out there that do it to women. I've never had it happen to me because I don't follow people like that. But I've had a couple of girls on my Instagram as well as my Facebook posing with their ass in the damn camera, and I had to block their ass. I'm like, whoa, you can get the fuck off my page. So I don't, it's gotta go, y'all. It's gotta go, and you're just gonna have to accept. Because look, let me tell you something. You guys on a divine level are going to come into union, whether there's a Facebook or Instagram, whether there's a cell phone or not, because you will be energetically pulled together. Okay? You always have been. Facebook ain't always been here. Instagram ain't always been here. You always have been pulled together. It is just so happens that Facebook and Instagram might have sped the process up a little bit because it was easy to connect. And your frequency is just like, all right, boom. But now you know who it is. It's like, you're going to always trust me. I know this for a fact. Because when my masculine moved all the way to California or whatever, I didn't have no way to communicate with him. But something has said something in my ear. It told me where he was at. He told me where he was at. And I was just like, and I didn't believe it. So when I did my research, it was true. So that's how I knew. Like, I know due to experience what's going on in this connection, so I can relate to a lot of people, and I can speak on this journey. Okay, and this is why it's like, yeah, my masculine he still goes to sleep a lot because he doesn't like to be disturbed. He don't like to be told that he's wrong. Not that I'm always trying to be right, because I'm not wrong either. Before I came into my enlightenment, we were pretty much doing the same shit. So it's like one just grew up and the other one didn't. Physically, that can happen. Physically, one will choose their path, and physically, and then some will not. Okay, they give the one with the most responsible the abundance. Okay, because you choose to accept your journey as a feminine. Because that's what I'm tapping into, my feminine side. But before, I was in my masculine side, so I know what it's like to transition into the feminine mindset, from a masculine mindset to a feminine mindset. So I know the transition, the awakening to that. And it's like I said, like, not saying that everybody's going through what I'm going through, but it is what it is. The shift is real. A lot of people shift differently, but the shift is still going to happen. Um, it's very deep, y'all. So y'all go check out my playlist before they shut this shit down. Most likely they will shut it down. They probably going to shut it down for like, um, let me see. They might shut this shit down for like, let me see. Give me a number, Spirit. I've heard, I've heard 24 hours to a week. And if you have not made it, like if you have not got enough information and humbled yourself and really did real meditation, y'all better get ready because the game is about to get real shaky. Um, I'm ready. I don't know about y'all. Like I don't even be on this like that anyway. So you gotta humble yourself. Humble yourself. Your masculine is it's gonna go through some hard shit because um, they have to learn discipline. You know what I'm saying? They have to learn that they can't just hit every female up on Instagram. They can't just, because I know it's not a lot of females doing this shit. This is mostly masculines, physical masculines doing this shit where they inbox a bunch of women every day. It's like a job to them. If they can get paid for it, they would do it. But you don't have to seek masculine. Y'all gotta stop seeking and just trust. Because if you're on this journey, you already found the one. So what are you looking for? You know what I'm saying? A lot of masculines are running from their fate. A lot of them. A lot of them come into a connection where they meet this one person that just really blew their mind. And they don't accept it. So they just go on a big old rant and a sexual rant. And they just be all sexually frustrated because they can't find the one person that they found. You cannot make somebody love you. You can't do that, masculine. Okay, you can't build the perfect. See, they done played these masculines. They done robbed them of their innocence and played them at the same process where the masculine feels that he can go out there and pick the perfect woman for him and call her his wife or vice versa, her husband, whatever. It don't work that way. Okay? If you come into union, you can uplift each other. That's what you're supposed to do. And people are not disciplined like that. People are not disciplined. It's going to take a lot of discipline. People have been doing a lot of shit they ain't supposed to do. And this is why you've been chosen to wake up, because we've been chosen to stop feeding the bullshit. You know, each one teach one, and it's about waking up. And when you wake up, you no longer live according to the bullshit. You live according to your truth. Okay? You live according to your purpose. Your job is not to chase somebody. Your job is not to hurt nobody. Your job is not to lose yourself. Your job is to wake up and stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. It's not about chasing somebody for some pussy or some dick. It's not about chasing somebody financially. Shit, everybody's about to be screwed right now. Everybody's about to be screwed where it's going to be a mass reset. Real shit. It's happening. It's just playing itself out. And only the weak, only the strong will stay. The weak will not. Okay? And you got to be strong. You got to be strong. You got to have a thick skin. All right? You're going to be hurt up and down, in and out. And you got to be mentally prepared for this shift. This shift is about exposing. Your masculines and you feminines out there are about to be exposed. All right? The frequency is here. It's ripping masks off left and right. You know? The fake is not going to exist. It's temporary. And it's coming to an end. Okay? That illusion is coming to an end. That ideology is coming to an end. That's why I said do not hold tight to the meaning of twin flames, because it's going to shift. When the new world comes, it's going to be a whole nother message, but the frequency will still be the same. Okay? So don't hold tight to the meaning of relationships, the meaning of marriages. None of that. None of that. Don't hold tight to that. Hold tight to your frequency, your intuition. Okay? So stay positive. I know today is supposed to be a holiday. I don't celebrate. I don't celebrate no more. I stopped because I don't want to participate in my own demise anymore. If we having, I can't be complaining that I'm having financial issues and then go out there and celebrate holidays and put money in somebody else's pockets like that. I can't afford that. Not that I have decorations or whatnot, but my choice is not to celebrate any more holidays. I know I went hard the last year. That was my last year. That's why I went hard. That was my last year wearing my nails. My last year of being that false me. So as I transitioned, I decided to go natural. And that's it. So that's why you don't see me with my nails and shit like I used to, or like, fake. Because once you come into your awareness, you realize what matters and what don't matter anymore. Okay, you stop buying expensive shit and you only really go by what you need and not what you want. So, like I said, you guys, I may turn the super chats on. I don't know. I might turn it on and when I go live my next time to see how that goes. But for right now, if you do want to donate, you can. All my information is pinned in the chat or at least in my description box. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I know it's gonna hurt a lot of people, but you got to be for this shift. You got to let go of your mama and your daddy, your children, at least the connection to it's that serious. We are not just dealing with regular people no more. We dealing with something way beyond. Way beyond. So go check out my playlist and go view those videos so you can learn what we're dealing with. I talk about what we're dealing with. And it sounds crazy to others, but I'm talking to those that are on this journey. You know what I'm talking about. Them orbs you see ain't no joke. Them astral traveling experiences ain't no joke. Them dreams ain't no joke. All this stuff is real. All these stuff's heads up and warnings for you to be mentally prepared on the physical to what's coming. Y'all should have known this was coming. I knew this wave was coming. This wave here is going to hit. It's going to be, I used to talk about it. I used to say it's like Noah. But it's not like a physical wave. It's more of a energetic wave. And what you must do is prepare yourself. See, when Noah built that ark, it was more of consciously, physically preparing yourself. Build yourself up. Be prepared for the wave. That is what it is on a physical, spiritual aspect. You must be prepared, y'all. This is no joke. You've been awakened. Stay woke, because that means if you have awoken when the first wave hit, because there are many waves, but when that wave hit, you was awoken. It was your turn. So when the next wave hit, okay, it's gonna wake up those who were sleeping, like your masculine. If he didn't wake up, if he wasn't strong enough to wake up in the first wave, he will be strong enough, and maybe in the next wave or the wave after that. But there's gonna be a wave of awakenings going on. A wave of frequency, because whatever you vibrate at is gonna hit it. So if you vibing at a love frequency, a true love frequency, not that lustful shit, and you really vibing, the wave is gonna wake you up. You were vibrating at a love frequency, it woke you up. If you vibing at a base chakra only, and you don't care about nothing else, you don't care about people, you don't care about intuition, you don't care about none of that, or you're gonna get hit hard. And the last wave that hit them, because the base chakra is physical, is now. So you, the awakened one, should have been prepared when you woke up for the shift that's going to happen on the 3D now. This 3D wave that's hitting the physical, where people are losing jobs and businesses and money, and we dependent on a stimulus check and all this other stuff, and we're going through government shifts and all that stuff. All it is a physical wave of exposure. So if you ain't been living right, it's going to show, because you're going to start speaking your truth. You understand what I'm saying? This wave is going to expose you. You're going to tell your truth regardless. You're going to say it out your mouth. You're going to be like, oh, snap. I was really did this and did that. And then people are going to hear you. And you're not going to hear you. You're going to start speaking your truth, and people are going, oh, what's your intent? Your intent, you're going to start hearing people's intent in front of your face. Oh, I just wanted to, in their minds is, oh, I wanted to, I'm going to tell you. You're going to go on dates, right? This is how it's going to look, right? Hopefully you're not going on dates. You don't even waste your time, because people are going to be wearing a false mask. Because once you've met the one, that's it. That's it. Everybody else don't exist. They don't exist in your reality. They just there, okay? Once you, okay, let me speak in this part, like masculines, right? Once they start dealing with these feminines, right, this is what's going to happen, right? They're going to know that they have a feminine out there, right? And what they're going to do is they're going to betray to be somebody who wants love, or who wants to be in a relationship, and they're going to start bashing their exes and bashing this. Like, they're going to be doing that narcissist. You're going to see a lot of narcissistic behavior around here. Lots. Where they start blame shifting, right? Once they get caught. What's going to happen is the masculine is going to try to meet a feminine, and the masculine is going to put on this facade of, I want the best for you. And what's going to happen is, because this feminine is awakened to the point where she might have not been woken up through divine love. She might have been woken up through trauma, where she might have faced a loss of a job where she truly cared, or something that she truly cared, or might have lost a family member, and she go through the shift, because there's shifts in this. There's way different shifts and levels of awakening. You lose loved ones, you lose jobs, you lose cars, you lose this, whatever it is that your heart is set on. You will lose that. And because you cared about it so much, it will trigger your awakening. So once it triggers your awakening, you start to pay attention, and you start to be aware. Now, this person might have not met her soul partner yet, but she's seeking. And because she's seeking, she's going to run into a masculine who's already met his partner. And she's going to see that false mask, but she's not going to listen, because she's not completely tuned in. But the masculine's intent, which is, I know that I've met my feminine. You will never be my feminine, but I want sex. What she would do is, she as a feminine, a karmic, okay? She as a karmic will still think that he loves her, okay? And because he betrayed to that. And what he would do, okay, is ride that out until she starts to see. Now, what's going to happen is, people are going to start seeing sooner. It's not going to take 2-3 years to see somebody's true colors. It's going to be instantly. Because what the masculine is going to do from here on out, instead of him lying about his intent, he's going to blur it out and not even realize he did it. He's going to say things he didn't even realize he said. Because the soul is going to have complete control. Until the soul gets full control. He's got complete control, but he's going to have full control where the body starts to align with itself. Where the soul starts to align with itself and controls the body. Where the ego will shy away and take a back seat, because it will start to realize it no longer has power over the body. So the masculines, or the runners, or deceivers of their own mind, will get exposed. Karmics will get exposed. They will start speaking their truth. Karmics gonna say, I want love and this and that. Masculine's gonna say, yeah, okay, I'll give you love, but then his consciousness gonna kick in. Like, I already met somebody special back in my days. It ain't gonna work. It's just not gonna work. People are being exposed. Their actions are gonna speak louder than their words as well. Okay, people are just gonna get aligned, and they're not gonna realize why they're doing it. They're not gonna realize why they're telling the truth. See, this wave on the physical is gonna force people to be who they truly are. And who they truly are is going to define their actions. Okay? Soul's going to take, when we win the war, which we're winning now, it's going to manifest. Slowly but surely manifest, where they're opening the lines. Like, there's lines, there's dimensions. Okay? Now, I'm not saying they're opening the lines of dimensions. Now, I'm not saying that they're invading. What they're doing is they're cleaning out the invasion that had happened, that stopped the true order. Okay, because it was an invasion that happened What they did was they're cutting off. They now know who is real and who is fake. So in order for them to do that, they have to expose. They have to expose these people and these beings and these energies. Okay, so starting from the 5 dimension first, and then it's manifesting because they can't come down. They coming down from 5D, like your soul for once. For your soul is coming down to yourself. You'll ask yourself, well, where have I been? Okay, you would ask yourself, where have I been all this time? You've been trapped in a realm where they kept you so that that way they can infiltrate your body to do its biddings. And that's what you've been doing. You've been doing the biddings of the devil, and you have been consumed. So when they opened and they won that war, wherever dimension you're in, whatever frequency you vibe from, they won that war. You were able to come back down. And this is why you woke up. Now you must complete. You must be aligned. You must stay aligned. You understand what I'm saying? And you must speak your truth. I was once lost, but now I'm found. You feel what I'm saying? You are found now. Okay? So because you found yourself again, which is oneness, love, you will teach others. Now, if you find yourself and you decide you don't want to be yourself, you become a deceiver, which is a devil. But in this new world shift that is going to happen, you ain't going to have no choice but to be you. You're not going to have no choice but to reflect you, because now you're not the only one that's being awoken. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to go through that. And now you are reflecting everywhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? So your masculines going to have to accept their fate as divine masculines. And they're going to have to, because only person on this planet that will ever align to their frequency would be you. You have your own blueprint. You, one soul, 2 separate bodies. You're going to have to. So the one soul drives the 2 bodies together. Okay? The one soul drives the 2 bodies together. Its masculine and feminine side. It comes together to reproduce itself. And that is how you know what is real and what is fake. We cannot tolerate bullshit no more. You must stop tolerating bullshit. Come up out that phase or that illusion, because it's coming to an end. And it's not because someone said so. It'll be because the universe alignment itself. It's aligning itself. It's not about who said what said who, and who got power, and who. The universe is cleansing itself. It's cleansing the toxic. It's like an antibiotic. It took an antibiotic and it's cleaning out all the bacteria. So it's not about he say, she say. People are waking up to see the bacteria causes destruction. It causes chaos. It causes confusion. It causes illness. If the antibiotic was taken, the antibiotic gives you life. The antibiotic gives you energy. The antibiotic gives you purpose. It gives you meaning again. And what you do is you get back on track. So instead of us like an ant farm, okay? Like an ant farm. If you feed it, it will feed it, give it sunlight, give it sand, food, whatever, give it life. It will reproduce. See, the goal is reproduction. That is God. God is reproduction. God is continuance. God is infinite. And when you stop infinite due to desire and pleasure and illusion and dysfunction, you get off track. You're cutting off God. You're cutting off love. You're just lusting now. It's just fuck. Anything, everything, and all things that got a hole. No, that's confusion. That's destruction. That's the devil. So you can't do that. You have to do what is natural order. And then you got people out there taking advantage of natural order. You must manifest according to your divine print. Your soul chose this and that. It comes together. Go down, this and that. Like a tree of life. It starts from the top, comes off. Meet in the middle. Sprout again. Meet in the middle. Sprout again. Meet in the middle. Sprout again. Meet in the middle, like a tree. That's the order of life, the tree of life. And we can't sit here and say, oh, I'm the tree of life and I'm backwards. I'm backwards. I'm doing backwards shit. Like, you know what I mean. The backwards shit that y'all out here doing today. Worshipping stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And not doing you don't know who you are, so you worshiping stupid shit that you think makes sense. No. Worship that true shit that touch your soul. That's real resonation. Not that, oh yeah, you know. No. Real shit, y'all. I know this is a challenge. I know that my challenges get real deep. I know. This damn phone is about to shut off. If it shut off, y'all, make sure y'all tune into the next video. Who knows what spirit gonna come through and say, hey, speak the truth. Y'all need to hear this. Because I'm trying to tell you how to get to peace. How to stop aching and hurting and off this physical. Because your battle's not here. Your battle's not on the physical. Your battle's on 4D, 5D. You're not accepting it on the physical. You're not accepting your fate. And you're no different from the masculine who's running if they don't accept their fate. You become the deceiver of your own mind, which is the devil. You don't want to be that. You must accept who you are. Oh, okay, I accept that I'm on a twin flame journey, or what you would call a twin flame journey. I accept that I met someone of the soul aspect. I must accept my fate. Even if it does leave you single for the rest of your fucking life. So what? You're not a part of the destruction. Don't be a part of the destruction. Oh, because I don't want to be alone for the rest of my life, essence. I'm going to go and find me a karmic real quick to lay up and play up with. You are a destruction. You are a deceiver. You are a devil because you do not accept your fate. And because you don't accept your fate, bad shit will happen to you, or what you think is good shit, but one day that shit's going to come to an end. If you want infinite abundance, you stay on your purpose and your path, whether your partner comes or not. They're going to pay that price, and the universe is going to bless you with everything you need. May not be what you want, but it'll be everything you need to get through life. Food to eat, place to stay, stuff like that. You will be content. And you'll be forced into that contentment because the universe is going to say, hey, well, you don't need a Gucci Louis bag. You just need a book bag to hold your clothes in real quick so we can go and take a nice walk up the trail real quick and look at this beautiful rock. I want you to see something real quick. I'm going to take you off that path of partying and shit, and I'm going to take you out here to the mountains or some shit where, or you know, the desert, so you can hear me. So you can hear me, because you can't hear me when you're in society based off of everybody that can't hear themselves. This is real shit, y'all. This is happening now. This has been happening, and it's happening now too. It's happening 10 times more now than it probably ever have been, because of the simple fact that we've been AI'd all day. We've been, you know, you've been MKO. I ain't gonna say it all the way, but you've been mind fucked. And I'm trying to help you unfuck your minds with the message so you can go out there and do exactly what you're supposed to do, is help unfuck others. And if they can't do that, then you move on. But you get your shit out. You'll touch their soul, because their soul that shit going to dwell on it. Because their soul want to be free. Their soul want to be free too. But alright, y'all. Peace and blessings to y'all. I hope this reading answered any questions that I had to add, that was needed to be asked. I'm not going to be on here too long. I may jump on later. Y'all stay tuned. Here you go. No more, baby. Water. Alright, y'all. Peace.